Hey guys, I just thought I'd share the most amazing experience with you that I just had. I'm just even crying because it was so moving. Just reminding me that we're always right where we need to be. Um, it's such an incredible world we live in. So I'm flying back from New York City today, and I got this crazy like 3.5 hour layover in North Dakota. On my way back to Denver from New York City, and I was like, oh my god, how inconvenient. How inconvenient, and like what a twist of poor luck. But if you are able to see the miracles and the opportunities, there is no twist of poor luck in this world. There really isn't. So I even got off the plane, and I was even like initially annoyed because my carry-on right here, that I checked on before I walked into the plane got put through baggage, and I was like, ugh, I'm so annoyed. I gotta go to baggage claim to do this. I'm like, all right, whatever, just go to baggage claim, just do your thing. And then I thought, oh, so meaning I had to go through security again, right? So I was like super annoyed. So I went outside, and I'm like, oh my God, it's so gorgeous. You guys can see this, right? And I'm even like sitting next to this beautiful statue of this little Native American boy holding up a plane, and very close to Mount Rushmore, that Anthony and I attended or visited on our Raise the Vibration tour, and did a yoga video there. I mean, it's just gorgeous country. It's so incredible to be here, right? But aside from that, I'm just sitting outside in the shade. It's a beautiful day. So I got out here, and I started noticing this family off to my right. And it was just this precious little family, a father and a mother and their like 14 or 15-year-old son. And the 15-year-old son was, restless and doing parkour. I don't know if you know what parkour is, but it's like bouncing and jumping off of like random things, doing backflips and like all kinds of crazy stuff that like I never would ever have the courage to just do, right? And this little, not even little, I mean he's like 14, 15 years old, this young man was jumping off these things. I'll show you what he was jumping off of, like this, right? Like that. He was jumping up all these really just seemingly insignificant structures around us where people were sitting, or not where they were sitting, he wasn't inconveniencing them, but he was just jumping off all of these structures where people would sit. And I noticed him, I'm like, this little kid is like putting on a show right now, and no one's watching but his parents, right? And I'm the only one nearby. And I was like, do I acknowledge it? It's those moments where you're just like, wow, this is an incredibly talented kid. And the car pulls up, and his grandfather arrived. I think they're coming to stay with the grandparents right here in Rapid City. And they start walking to the car, and something in my heart just said, tell him how talented he is. And so I said, hey, guy, you're so talented. Like, keep it up. And I'm crying for like the last 15 minutes because the smile he gave me was so beautiful. Thank you. It was like a kid who just needed to be seen. And I look like a crazy person right now crying outside this airport. But I just have to tell you guys, you just don't know how you're impacting people. It could be a little sentence. We all know what that's like. And I think it touches me so deeply because I've had so many angels in my life grace me at the perfect time with the perfect wisdom, with something that just like really changed my life and for the better, and helped me keep going. So just remember that. I wanted to share this with you even though I'm a crying, blubbering mess right now, because life is so magical. It's so magical what we can give each other, and like all I did was pay this kid like a little compliment, and the response I got was like, it's made my whole month. Like my heart is just dripping with love. I mean, it just burst right open. So anyway, guys, who knew today, going through Rapid City, South Dakota, is this even I think it's called Rapid City, yeah, where I am. I mean, who knew that this long layover, I have like a 3.5 hour layover, would just be so graced with this very tiny interaction that hopefully encouraged him to keep doing what he was doing, and gave him more encouragement. And you could tell his parents were so lovely, and they really appreciated, just even encouragement for their kid, because they love him so much, clearly, and kids are going through so much right now, especially in this last year and a half. So you guys never underestimate what you can do for each other. And what's so crazy about this design of this beautiful world is when you just offer something from your heart of encouragement, you get back like tenfold. Like, I doubt the kid is still thinking about this, but like my heart is just melting and just so overflowing with love for even just the thank you and the smile that he gave me back in return. Remember, life is magical. Keep raising the vibration in all those little moments. And I love you all. Thanks so much for listening to my blubbering share today. Love you. Bye.